All right. Hi, hello. I am Colby. I am CoDameron. I am the coach of the Boca Raton Bellibolts, and I am here for my week. It's not a week anymore. It's a playoff match against Electric in their Shelgon, the team name that I can't pronounce, but it's fine. It is Shelgon's breakfast time, and it's time to eat. This matchup I have been prepping for. I've been thinking about really hard. I think on the surface level, it's a really good matchup for me. And then every time I look at a tool that I have, there's something else that beats it. Let's get into it. I think that I have three big offensive mons. I've got Landorus, I've got Urshifu, I've got Palafin, and I think they're all here to do their thing. But all of them kind of have a thing that can get in the way of that. Most notably, Palafin. Palafin likes clicking on water moves. Gastrodon eats all of my water moves. Notably also, Palafin clicks on Jet Punch and Bruxish eats that, but yeah. Palafin needs to be clicking on Wave Crash to do its thing, and Gastrodon existing makes that really sad. Gastrodon just being around means that, okay, if it's in the back, if it's in the front, I can't safely click on Wave Crash, but otherwise, other than the Decidueye, which can't kill my Palafin, and the Rotom, which can sometimes, I'm doing really well into his team. Palafin is a great mon that does a ton of damage into his team. What else is a problem? Mimikyu. Urshifu, the single strike Urshifu has to take 2 strikes to kill Mimikyu? Man, that's a problem. This is Team 3.0, and on my earlier versions of the team, you'll see that I had lots of mons that would try to help get this Mimikyu. The goal is we have to get the Mimikyu's disguise gone so I can one-hit things. I'm the single strike guy. Mimikyu is 1 speed slower than Urshifu. Little bit. So I have to be Jolly Max speed, and I have to be able to handle the Mimikyu. Otherwise it will play rough me and I'll die. Similarly, the Wigglytuff will Dazzling Gleam me, and Landorus into Wigglytuff might actually be kind of scary if it's competitive. I think I'm not supposed to respect the Wigglytuff that hard, but we'll see. All of this kind of scary, but Urshifu is here choice banned because... So one of the other pivotal things in this matchup is, looking at the type chart, I have a huge weakness to Rock, and he has Cleavor. Cleavor is a mon that clicks on Stone Axe. Stone Axe is a move that deals 50% to my Articuno when it switches in, and I'm really sad about that. I was Bright Powder on this Articuno, I was Charty Berry, but I think that Heavy Duty Boots is actually correct because I tried so many things to kill this Cleavor in one hit. I expected to be kind of defensive, I expected to click on Stone Axe and Tailwind, and maybe X-Scissor into some of my guys, but I don't think I can stop the rocks consistently enough, and I want to be playing Articuno, so here I am with the Heavy Duty Boots Articuno. Cleavor is a problem. It's got not a ton of relevant weaknesses other than Water, which, again, Gastrodon, and Steel, I don't have a Steel type, and Rock, I don't actually have a Rock type. I've got a lot of really good Rock Sliders, and I'm running the Rock Slide. So to respect the Mimikyu, and respect the Cleavor, and respect this Jugulis, I'm running double Rock Slide, double Blizzard, and I'm even running double U-Turn on my choice item Mons. I'm super happy to choice U-Turn into the Mimikyu and leave Amoonguss. Amoonguss we haven't talked about yet, but I think he's also really good in the matchup. The only Grassmon here is Decidueye, and I think Decidueye is actually kind of a good bring here. It's kind of slow, so maybe he clicks on Trick Room, but Electric has been known to click on Taunt. Electric has been known to click on Double Taunt. I wouldn't be surprised if I get Double Taunted into the Amoonguss, so I will protect it if necessary, if I see some sort of potential Double Taunt lead. But we're running this Amoonguss with the Mental Herb because this Amoonguss would be really sad without the Mental Herb, but to click on Leaf Storm once and then be kind of sad. Look at how bad Grass is into his team. I'm not even sure if Bruxish is coming, but Spore is good, Rage Powder is good. Amoonguss deserves to be here, especially in leads, until I find the Goggles. I expect the Mimikyu or the Gastrodon to have the Goggles. Terrifier, Gastrodon. I had all these flowcharts where, like, Gastrodon comes in and beats the Palafin. Palafin can threaten things to make the Gastrodon go Terrifier. Like, I've got to threaten it with the Amoonguss Leaf Storm, the Snover Energy Ball, or the Grass Knot. I was looking at mixed Palafin all day today and decided that, 160 is a better number on Palafin, which is it's just better attack stat when it's in hero form. Grass Knot was not worth it. To 2-hit KO lots of Gastrodons and then still lose in all sorts of weird ways. I was looking at Encore, but I don't want to Encore Gastrodon into anything. I get very focused on this Gastrodon. But also this Salazzle's a problem. This Salazzle, which we haven't even really talked about, fastest thing in the matchup outside of booster energy speed things. Fake Out, I don't have a Fake Out resist. I don't have... I'm just going to get faked out by this mon. I'm going to get overheated by it. I'm going to get sludge bombed. And then I'm going to try to kill it in return. I've got this Snover here with Mud Slap. And Terra Ground Mud Slap is a thing that... I forget who did it. But someone ran Espathra Mud Slap into me last season and Terra Grounded. And I didn't die because I had light screen up and I clicked on my Terra button. But I think that the Snover with the Mud Slap could get a surprise kill on the Salazzle, which I think would be huge for Snover. But otherwise, I'm running double Helping Hand. I'm running Helping Hand here and down on the Snover. Defensive EVs to live the Cleavor hits. And Helping Hand is going to help me get this big Rock Slide, these big... if I need to click on Earthquake, I've got Terra Flying. I've got Acrobatics because it turns out when Rave Crash is unreliable, Acrobatics is kind of the next best thing for Palafin, even though, again, look, there's no weaknesses. The whole game is about how can I hit them, how can I hit their mons neutrally, powerfully with my mons. I'll click Wicked Blow into Gastrodon. I'll click Rock Slide when Jugulus is out and Cleavor is out. A lot of 2-hit KOs with the help of Helping Hand, with the help of Choice Band, with the help of lots of max attack investment, and then some support. That's the game plan. And we're going to see if Electric is ready to play the game. But, yeah. Other things of note, this was a really fun thing to prep for. Electric has been helping me so much with my prep that I chose to play them in the first round of the... I've been 7-0. I did lose to Dr. JDB with the meme teams with the Palafin Boom Burst. But my season is 7-0. And I get to choose who I played, and I chose Electric because not only is their team, you know, wider and less scary until you actually have to prep against it, but I've been relying on their help so much that I'm like, hey, if I can't beat Electric without their help, then do I really deserve to be in the playoffs? I think yes. I think I've been playing well. I think I've been playing really well. I think I've been building okay. I think that this team. My top 9 are great. I think the trade for Palafin was really, really good. I think that I've been making really good reads, and I know that Electric always challenges the way I think about the game. Electric has lots of ideas that to me seem unorthodox. I remember Electric helped me with a bulk up Acrobatics Tornadus for a different format, for a different league. Electric helped Pancakes with Choice Specs Tornadus with Heatwave, and it completely won a game against Tsukaba. I have other examples that I don't remember right now, but I'm sure, like, I know I had multiple builds of multiple games that I just completely switched around because of Electric's influence. And I don't think I've ever played them in a tournament. I don't think I played them last season. I could be wrong. No, I could be wrong about that. Point is, I have no memory for who I have played, but I do know that I have talked a lot to Electric. And they make a ton of content. Go watch all of Electric's content. Mancini the Amazing on YouTube. So much content comes out of that channel. Okay, less rambling, less fanboying. Let's get into it. Version 3.0. Okay. Gastrodon's here. Both Tauros and Bruxish are here. Tauros being here is... I think I was actually hard calling that Tauros wasn't here. I was also calling that Iron Shreds wouldn't be here, which is true. Mimikyu not being here is a little weird. Cleavor being here is correct. Salazzle is correct. Jugulus is correct. No timer. Let's make this look kind of nice. That'll do. Man. Okay, so what do we see? We see, oh, I'm gonna do the thing, but I think Poppin does this. No Decidui. And I'll do mine too. Yeah, look at me go. Electric, and I didn't bring the Rotom. Rock, and I brought a bunch of Rock Slide. Okay, that's cool. I'll put that over here. Okay, good luck. Okay, how do I deal with this matchup? Okay, don't get intimidated by the Tauros. That Tauros is intimidating. And it's going to intimidate me. No, where are the goggles? So Amoonguss seems great here. I'm going to get faked out turn 1 by the Salazzle. I want to intimidate him. What are his physical attackers? Just the Cleavor and the Tauros and the Bruxish. Okay, so Bruxish is 1 point faster than Landorus. And I'm not max speed. So if he's Scarf Bruxish, I'm going to get Got. And I don't like that. So I want to find out if he's Scarf. So I want to be... no Trick Room. Oh, Bruxish could click Trick Room. Okay, Bruxish could click Trick Room. I want to lead Floatzel. Floatzel seems great. Even with this Gastrodon. Amoonguss in the back for safety. And then do I need Thaddeus this round? Or do I want Articuno? The Helping Hand seems nice. The Freeze Dry seems great. We bring Articuno. Do I go with Snow Mode? Do I just lead Snow? What if I just lead Snow? Salazzle comes in and gets me? But that's what I've got the Terra Ground for? Lead Snow, this in the back. Lead Snow, Power in the back. Leave the Floatzel at home. Amoonguss seems really good though. Oh, this is hard. Amoonguss in the back. Let's have the freeze dry option. We're boots for a reason. Yeah, we're getting faked out. This is fine. Let's trade the Intimidates. This is fine. I'm Scarf. I'm not afraid of his things. We're switching out the Palafin because that's what you do with the Palafin. Unless I want to hit here. Am I afraid of anything? Can I just U-turn to get back into the Palafin? Break a Sash. Go here. What is this going to do to me? What does Tauros do? What does Tauros even do? Tauros does a lot of stuff. Tauros does Raging Bull. Tauros hits physically. And it's intimidated. So we're going to Scarf U-turn to break the Sash and go into this one. Which is bad against Palafin, against this. This is fine. Yeah, look at me! Look at me! We found the Gastrodon. Fake out's fine. We have the Leaf Storm. We are faster than the Salazzle. We are Stomping Tantrum into Salazzle. We are Terra Water Amoonguss. Because I wanna see this Terra. And I want to U-turn into the Salazzle. And bring in Floatzel. And bring in... Let's see what I bring in. We'll see what I bring in. Am I getting blown up by this Salazzle? Do I have to Terra the Amoonguss? Will I trade Stomping Tantrum, Ice Beam, Explode Me? I think this might be okay though. I could Earthquake. Am I getting Ice Beam right here? I think I am. I don't really want to trade Landorus, but I kind of want to put out some power. So let's Terra. Let's Protect. Let's play slow. Let's watch a Terra. There's the Terra Fairy. Okay. That's too bad. I'm expecting this to... Okay, Ice Beam me is fine. There's the Terra Fairy. Cool. So, we have Acrobatics. And he's not getting Freeze-Dried anymore. Or Leaf Stormed. I bet you he's Goggles. How much want to bet he's Goggles? I don't think you can touch Palafin still. No item. Didn't waste my Terra. But I have a calc that says the Acrobatics with a Helping Hand kills this guy. Or with a Bulk Up. Neither of these guys threaten Palafin, so I can Bulk Up. I bet you this thing has the Goggles. Play slow. There's the Mental Herb. There's the Taunt. Terra Fairy Gastrodon. Okay, so here comes, what's his name? Here comes Tauros. Let's get this guy. And let's Spore the same slot. Because here comes Tauros. Yep. Could it be Sap Sipper? No, it's Intimidate. We knew that. No. Okay, we are in control of the game. I feel good. I can aggro this slot again. And I can Rage Powder this time? Ice Beam, Terra Blast. Does this thing have Protect? Do I have enough time to let him sleep? Can I click on Rage Powder forever now? Yeah, because then I bring it out Articuno. The +1 kills the Jugulus, which we kind of planned for. Let it waste a turn of sleep. Fake Out, Protect, Taunt, Attack. Yep, this is what we expected out of the Salazzle. Is he going to protect the Jugulus? I don't think Amoonguss can kill the Jugulus. Oh, it's not, but it's close. It's kind of close, not going to lie. I kind of want to protect Rage Powder again, and then I want to aggro something. I want to see if this thing is... I want to threaten this thing. This is fine. He's not getting any of his sleep turns off. Okay. Let's get 2 kills. Am I getting killed by Air Slash? I think so. How much damage did that do? No booster, but way too much damage. Timid. It's probably mod. It's probably Life Orb or something. No, it's not Life Orb. It's damage. So it's gonna kill the. It's gonna kill here. So I want the Articuno. Ooh, let's just get the Articuno then. Let's just get the Articuno. We're playing slow anyway. He's gonna keep switching. That's fine with me. This is fine. Double taunt. Okay, he ran double taunt. We knew this would happen. That's kind of bad. What did I think would happen here? His hasn't wasted any turns of sleep, so I get to click on... See, this is the problem with the matchup, that the Gastrodon just lurks. It looms. It is in the way. It is terrifying. Okay, I can bring you back in. And get the kill on the Jug. Hopefully with a freeze dry. Yeah. Dark Pulse is cool. Get the kill. Okay. It's kind of scary. Doesn't feel that great for me. Not gonna lie. I need good sleep turns. He has to come into Gastrodon here. Do I know if the... I want Tailwind, but I'm taunted. I want Leaf Storm. I think Salazzle might be able to kill Floatzel. Maybe not. Okay, Salazzle can't kill Floatzel. I'm Terra Flying, so maybe it can. Let's Leaf Storm and Freeze Dry. Let's Protect and Freeze Dry. Blizzard. I don't like the accuracy. Is Blizzard gonna get this Gastrodon? Eyeballing it, maybe. Just keep eyeballing it. Playing slow is dangerous here. Ooh, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. That was dangerous. Okay, so it needs to be Rage Powder, Tailwind. And I need to get another turn of sleep. No, I don't have to Rage Powder at all. I can Spore Tailwind. I think I'm losing Wobble. Unless I go out. No, I need this to be in Tailwind. Let's just get up Tailwind. Let's just get up Tailwind then. Oh, I got it. Okay. Spore here. And then Blizzard, just to break sashes, I guess. This Recover was bad for me. Okay, that's cool. We saw that coming. Sludge Bomb. Doesn't kill. There's the Goggles. We saw that coming. We knew that was going to happen. Okay, so it's Sludge Bomb here. No Protect here. In comes Tauros. So we have to aggro this slot. I'm faster than this now. It can protect. Let's get the thing that can't protect. Let's Helping Hand it too. I think this might go out. But I have double protect. He has taunts. He has double taunts in his team already. It's a long game. With the early Landorus kill into the protect. Yep. Still sleeping, I forgot. Helping Hand. Gets it. Doesn't. Gets it. Uh-oh. Oh no! I missed it. So it's got to be hit Blizzard. I think it's got to be Blizzards. Does it have to be? Can I freeze dry this slot? Like if I freeze dry this slot, this wakes up and kills me. I think I've got to be hitting Blizzards. I'm fast. Only today. So let's just hit some Blizzards. That's good. Now it's Fake Out Protect, which is bad. Yeah, it's Fake Out Protect now. Yeah, or Fake Out Recover. Okay, so we gotta hit some Blizzards. I have a lot of special defense. He's got 5 recovers. I need to hit some freezes. Interesting endgame. But as we saw, it is the Gastrodon versus the Palafin. That is this matchup. Poison? There it is. Let's just do that. Freeze? No, this is fine. Let's see who gets the kill, though. Like double freeze into double crit or something? I don't know. There's a world where I win this, but it's a really rare world. No, it's not this world. Okay. What a match. Don't lose Landorus. Okay. And I did lose the Landorus on the turn 1, I guess turn 2, protect Salazzle into, or no, fake out. Oh, I guess I knew that was going to happen. No, it was the protect. It was in fact the protect. Okay. All right, game 2. Okay, so what did I learn? I learned that Jugulis has some power. Jugulis might be some choice item. I learned that we're very enmeshed in speeds. I learned that Tauros is Intimidate. I learned that the Acrobatics is actually pretty good here. I did not learn the Salazzle's item. I didn't learn the Gastrodon's item. Oh, I learned that the Gastrodon's goggles. We knew that was going to be goggles. We knew that. And we knew that it wanted to Terra. And we know that it has Terra Blast for Thaddeus. I think it still floats. I think like if I have ice mode, does that go any better? Like, is this better? This seems like good early pressure. Ice mode seems good. I can't do floats on the back though. This is still good. Is Thaddeus good? I don't see what it's trying to hit. Okay, so I don't like Thaddeus. I think he had to respect the Amoonguss a lot. Terra Water this Amoonguss could be really good. I think the Floatzel did a lot of damage because Mufasa died, so we're gonna protect from Mufasa a little harder. I don't think I can bring all of this offense with no Thaddeus. So like this is 2 support Pokemon and a 3rd support Pokemon is too many. So the same 4 seemed kind of good actually. It's just do I trust in this Cecil? No, his whole team kind of hits it pretty hard. Okay. Yeah, that 4 was great. He doesn't know I'm heavy duty boots. Protect is not on the Articuno. Heavy duty boots is. Fake out here. Does he know all 4 of my moves? He does know all 4 of my moves. No, Citrus Berry on the Salazzle. Okay, so it can be O-Code. He does know all 4 of my moves. He knows I can't protect. Okay, so he knows I have to double switch. That's too bad. Unless I don't. Unless I actually just hard wave crash this guy. To the Cleavor. I think that's the play. And then go out into this. Alright, Terra Steel. Terra Steel is also really good here. Terra Steel is great here, actually. But it's just because it doesn't have Protect. I think this wave crash is actually really big. And then Terra Steel Tailwind? Switching to Mufasa and Terra Steel Tailwind? Can either of these guys handle him? No. I'm getting Stone Axed here. Okay, I think I have to switch out to Palafin. I think switching out Palafin is just too much value. And then Terra Steel Tailwind seems kind of okay. Not when I bring in a Amoonguss. Okay, I want to wave crash this guy. It's really bold. And then Terra, Steel, Tailwind. No, I'm not faster than this. Okay. Okay, we knew that was happening. We didn't know that was happening. Big plays. Do I trade it? Oh, I don't even trade it. And I do flinch. Okay. Rocks happen, so I can't leave, or I die. I think I'm going to get hit really hard right here, right now. Oh no, I'm also about to get taunted. So let's sack this off and get taunted. No, let's just Blizzard. Let's freeze dry and not miss. Fighting. Sludge Bomb, let's die. CC. Ooh. That's kind of nice. Oh, this is all of a sudden very scrappy. And I can't switch because of the stupid Stone Axe. Like we thought. EQ just gets 2 kills here. I think it's just EQ. Helping Hand EQ. This is why I'm not running Protect, so I can just Helping Hand EQ into exactly this. And this is not Sash. Jugulas coming in would be really bad here. Jugulas coming in would be really bad. He doesn't know that I'm Scarf yet, right? He might know that I'm Scarf. I don't remember. He died so fast. He died so fast. I don't know. I'm doing Helping Hand EQ. Because I think it gets at least 1 kill every time. It gets at least this kill every time. And you already terrored here. Jugulas coming in would be bad because I can't switch out into the Earthquake. Okay. It's Stomping Tantrum, man. I just have to hope it's not Jugulas. Is that true? Can it be Rock Slide? Is Rock Slide just that much better? Can I Rock Slide? Let's Rock Slide, and let's kill the Tauros with Rock Slides. Or with the other guy. I'm not intimidated. Yeah, let's not sack him on. Let's get really big. Rock Slide into -1, Tauros. Either of these guys could switch out. Close combat, Terra fighting. Doesn't kill Articuno outside of the snow. Like, what is going on? Oh, Articuno doesn't die if it leaves. He doesn't know that. Ooh, Articuno, he doesn't know that Articuno doesn't die if it leaves. But Articuno leaving just doesn't do me anything. Articuno clicking Helping Hand on the Rock Slide is actually really good right here. Turn 2. Last game went to turn, like, what, 15, 16? God. Landorus, Tauros, Terra, fighting, Terra, Rock Slide does this. No, it's not going to kill. Especially if it misses, then it's really not going to kill. This is fine. And I'm Scarf, and I'm faster. And it's Gastro. So it's Rock Slide, hit the Tauros, and then Leaf Storm to kill the Gastrodon with safety goggles. That's the plan. This is the plan from the start. We have to not miss our moves. This thing's probably choiced. Is this choiced? That thing's probably choiced. Maybe it's choice Scarfed. No, I'm... Okay. Oh, no. Body Slam, it's not choiced. Ice Beam, I die. Leaf Storm, the Gastrodon dies. Okay. Do I win? Does he have a coverage move? What happens here? Okay, it has Protect. Does he have the coverage move? It doesn't look like it. Body Slam into Paralyze? The Rock Slide didn't kill, by the way. Would it have killed? With the Helping Hand, it would have killed. So, Rock Slide, good. Rock Slide, good choice over Earthquake. Oh, no crazy misses yet. I mean, game's not over yet. I can still miss this Leaf Storm, which would suck. Body Slam, Protect, no item yet. Safety Goggles on this guy. He has to go for the Body Slam into Paralyze, I think. I don't think you can live with 6%. Yeah. Okay. 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 Oh. Okay, game 2 saved. Okay, game 3. What a set. What a set. Oh my god, this is hard. Okay, Tauros, Terra. Okay, he's respecting my Urshifu so much. Gastro in the back would have been just fine also, I think, because I could have just Earthquaked and hopefully gotten 2 kills or something. But then I've got to Earthquake my own Amoonguss or something. I don't know. When Gastrodon can't Terra, it's much weaker to my team. Scarflander, he knows about it now. I don't know his Tauros' item. We know that Gastrodon kills Landorus. This has been established. So I think Terra Water Landorus feels great this round. Do I need Floatzel's cousin again? Do I need Palafin? He doesn't know about my heavy duty boots. That's super cool still. Oh, big turn 1, by the way. This was huge, living this hit from Zul'jin. Big live. Not even close. I think I lived the second hit too from the Sludge Bomb. Rockslide didn't feel great, but it did kill the Salazzle with the Helping Hand, so that was cool. I would love to set up my Palafin again. That's where my head is. I don't think I've got the time to switch in though. Honestly, the same 4 seems just great. Like I don't think this is correct. Mud Slap, like I don't want to commit this Terra. I want to commit this Terra right here. Can I lead Thaddeus? Is there any role where I can lead Thaddeus? And then the Gastrodon definitely Terra Fairies. And I'm just like so sad. His whole team is good against this. I want to lead Double Protect. That's what I want to lead. And lead the same 4. Okay, so let's Double Protect. He can't get up his thing. He can't fake me out. Is this okay? I don't want to get taunted. I don't think this gets taunt. I think Double Protect is very safe. I think Fake Out is a menace. And I think that he's going to Stone Axe this slot again. This is fine. So now, I have to sleep this slot, and I've got to switch out of this slot. Which everyone knows, which is fine. Spore here, we know this thing's full set. It's Goggles with a bunch of attacks. So, we sleep here. He switches it out into something. We know where the Goggles are. Look how good knowing our Goggles is. And then we go to Articuno. We just stay the same 4. Because this thing's gonna, like, I think this Gastrodon's gonna Terra right now. And then we're looking at a lot like game 1, but I still have my Landorus. If this knows it can't click Taunt into me, I don't really care about the Sludge Bomb hit. Articuno especially bulky. Yep, there's the Terra. We know all of this. Can't get poisoned. Can't die because I'm cool. Yeah, we looking good. I want to Terra Water Mufasa. In comes Floatzel to take a whole bunch of Gastrodon hits. In comes... What am I going to do now? I really want to bring in Mufasa safely. That's what I want. Ice Beam in this slot is super safe. What if I just hit this twice? Muddy Water is pretty good. Yeah, I'll keep hitting it. I don't care. Maybe I care a little bit. Retry for 27%. It's going to recover. Okay, this is fine. Waste your sleep turns. Yep. Safe switch. Now we can go for the Terra Flying Acrobatics. And the Helping Hand just to get a kill. That seems great to me. I want to be Terra Water. Let's save our Terra. Because I'm just not afraid of this mon. Taunt, Sludge Bomb, Fake Out, Protect. This is a vulnerable slot. Like, I could... We know Zul'jin is around. I don't know if Tauros is here again. I think this is... I don't want to waste a Terra. See, the Terra is for Landorus today. The Terra is for Landorus. Oh, and I saved my Amoonguss and it healed. Yeah, this is fine. I'm in Tailwind. I'm feeling great. Yeah, this is fine. I love all of this. Is Gastrodon going to come back in? Like, is he going to waste more turns? Like, what's this guy going to do? Wasted all. He had 3 turn sleep. Big. Oh, 63.3%. Big. Has Protect. Let's keep hitting things. With safe moves. Yeah, I don't care. Keep switching your guys. Keep intimidating me. I don't care. I'm making so much progress. Now he's awake. Is he going out? He protected? I want to be Landorus. He just wants to intimidate me. Like this is fine. Like, I'm just getting free damage everywhere. He stalled out the Tailwind. Zul'jin's kind of scary. Acrobatics does pick it up. If I lose this, then I don't really care because I'm Scarf Landorus. And I only really lose it to this mon. So if I lose this, I trade it for the thing, and then I can go into Wobble. This all seems kind of good. But he has like this Salazzle, like he has more support moves than I do. Can he actually weather the storm? Is the question. Acrobatics has been a great call. How much did Freeze Dry do to the Unraging? Sword Coast, Freeze Dry, Sword Coast. Okay. Zul'jin's taking damage. No, I wanna click on Tailwind again. He still hasn't chosen. I really wanna, do I wanna reset this? Like, do I care? Is now the turn to care? Because then I can be Landorus today, here. Be Landorus here. Oh, that's a little better. I could be Landorus over here. No, but I want to switch this out. Do I care? Not really. This is a lot better. Is this my time to get the Landorus in? Like, what's he doing into Landorus? Intimidate, neuters both of these guys. I can click on Stone Axe, but he doesn't know that I'm... he doesn't know that I'm Boots! He thinks I can't switch out the Articuno. He doesn't know that I'm Boots. Palafin might not be faster than... I don't think Palafin's actually faster than Zul'jin. Might not be faster than either of these, actually. I should remember this. I should know these answers. But he keeps switching instead of, like, clicking on buttons. But Intimidate both of these guys seems great. Intimidate both, save the Articuno. Keep saving your Mons. Threaten this kill. Yeah. That's super nice. Oh, he wanted to kill the Articuno. I guess? Who knows? That was a great turn. That was a really good turn. See, now I can come out of the Palafin and into the Amoonguss. He's gonna bring in Salazzle, and it's gonna fake out this slot. And he's like not like I'm clicking all of my moves and making all this forward progress. Yeah, so here's Salazzle. He's gonna click fake out here, or like he's gonna click something. Like I don't even care. Body Slam does 26% because I'm cool. So I can go Articuno. I can go Amoonguss. I just want to switch out. I want to leave. He might not have a way to kill. He might not have a good way to kill Articuno anymore. These guys all don't deal enough damage to handle me. I want my acrobatics back, I think. How much was acrobatics doing to... who did I hit? On Raging? Who hit on Raging? I'm just doing damage. I want Stomping Tantrum here. Fake out, hit. Do I care? I don't even care. I'm leaving. I'm going into Wobble. Let's try to get some kills. I don't even know if I need this Terra. I kind of want the Terra flying now. Fine. Yeah, we saw that happening. We know. See, now I can Rage Powder. Do I still have my Mental Herb? I do. I can honestly click on Earthquake here. Click on Rage Powder Earthquake. Gastrodon's still a problem. I hate this Gastrodon. Rage Powder is really good. Stomping Tantrum. Ooh, Terra Water. That's what Terra Water's for. I forgot. Stomping Tantrum here. This is fine. All of this is fine. Double switch. Heal this. Don't get faked out. Here comes an Ice Beam into this slot. Don't get faked out. Don't mind. Yep, Ice Beam into that slot. Now we can safely acro. We've done it. And we'll just leave this. Because it can't protect. Let's just hammer it. Like, oh no, I'm getting taunted. Oh no, I'm getting sludge bombed. Like this thing isn't doing anything to me anymore. It's also just not doing a ton of damage. This thing is the problem. It always has been. It always has been from the start. Like, this whole matchup, this whole prep, everything about this entire game has been, how do I handle this stupid Gastrodon? And we did. And I think we did. It can't protect. We know it can't protect. Ice Beam, Water, Recover, Protect. A Terra Blast. We're getting it. We're getting it done. Hey, Palafin, you know what? You've been waiting to click on Wave Crash all day. Let's click on Wave Crash. Why don't we? Good set. Mancini the Amazing. Hold on. 1 second. All of my audio levels are going to be off. What a set. By the way, what a set.
I feel it was really disrespectful for you to play terribly game 1 and 2.
Game 1 and 2?
What was going on there? That was really disrespectful to me.
Hold on. Let me turn off my music thing. Let me get your audio up.
Okay,
Check audio levels.
My audio levels for you are fine.
Hold on. I think games 1 and 2. Game 1, I like the Landorus was leaving on the U-turn and you protected with the Salazzle, and I was like, this Salazzle doesn't protect, but it does. Okay.
Yeah.
So like that was the reveal for the protect. And then I still held on the whole game, and I still had win conditions. So I think game 1 was.
Yeah, I mean your team was so much better than mine, and your draft is so much better than mine. Like, the game 3 is how game 1 and 2 should have gone. You just played really like unsafe game 1. The U-turn is just incredibly unnecessary. There's no reason to not hard switch. Like I thought you were gonna stop me.
Sash is why you don't hard switch.
Like, yes, I understand that the thought process there was Sash. Okay, it was banded Shifu. Yeah, I brought the Terra Fairy on, and the bulk I did on Salazzle for banded Shifu specifically.
Yeah, and I didn't bring it. I brought the same for all sets, the whole set.
I only changed up Angulus because Angulus wound up not being very good.
Hexbert Belt. Yeah, I knew. I saw it had a steroid. I saw it had damage.
Yeah, the freeze dry freeze dry's a broken move.
Freeze
the
dry.
fact that I couldn't Terra defensively around Articuno meant that Angulus just was not usable.
My whole week was how do I get under Gastrodon? And I brought 3 or 4 ways to do it. The Snover is designed. The Energy Ball kills a Gastrodon, and so does the Leaf Storm on the Amoonguss. I'm so happy that you taunted me twice, because I'm like, Electric knows how to taunt. They're gonna bring 2 taunts into me, and you did.
I did, yeah. I just didn't have positioning for it because Angulus wasn't very good.
What was this Tauros? Tell me about the thought process.
I built 3 taunts. I had it on the other one as well. What do you mean? What was the Tauros? It lives Shifu.
Okay.
It's got damage. It's got utility and Icy Wind. The Terra fighting CC can get through Shifu. Originally it was Sash, but then Broxish became Sash.
Yeah, I was.
Didn't change anything.
What was I predicting? Oh, hold on. Let me undo what I did.
I frankly think most of my draft here was awful. I only had 4 Pokemon that I think were good, and then one of them was not Kleavor. And I still wound up having to use Kleavor.
So I tried so hard to kill Kleavor in prep any way I could.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that Palafin just OHKOs it from lead was always a concern that I had with why Kleavor wasn't good. And would you look at that, Kleavor turned out to be pretty awful.
And that was a super risky move. Like the thing about Gastrodon is that
I mentioned on the previous one that turn 1 I could switch in Gastrodon, but like I just lose anyways because you let Articuno next to it. So that would just be like forfeiting the game.
And I think I doubled into that slot at one point with the ice move also.
Freeze dry.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't prep with the Articuno directly in mind, mostly because I didn't have any way to deal with it defensively outside of Salazzle. So I knew from the start that there was no way I was going to be able to do that. And then I just kind of put it in as like it's functionally the same Pokemon as Fletchinder. So Fletchinder is more like it's a more consistent Tailwind, but Articuno is like a more offensive option.
Yeah.
But like either way, like there was no way I didn't have any ability to make prep that was better into Articuno because it has Freeze Dry. Like Freeze Dry just is dumb.
Freeze Dry is pretty dumb.
And also I didn't Ice Beam freeze the Palafin when I was calling the Palafin switch in with Ice Beam.
For the record, props to you for teaching me how to use no item acrobatics mons.
Yeah, you run acrobatics and you don't run an item. It's
Yeah,
very complicated. You
and
didn't even terror game 3.
no, I did. I terrored the Landorus.
Oh, that's right, you did. I actually don't know why you did that.
It wasn't necessary, but that was the game
Yeah.
plan from the start. Like the game plan was I'm terroring this Landorus into his mons, and then like I kept having the mons, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep getting damage. He can do a switching thing.
I mean, the fact that the Terra Articuno won you that game too.
Did it?
How did it not? It was like,
It was a turn 1 Terra, and I was calling the stone. Oh, because I lived the Stone Axe. No, Palafin lived the Stone Axe.
no, because you hardballed Salazzle.
Yeah, that too.
I mean,
too.
hardballing Salazzle meant that I just couldn't threaten it with one of my main slots. And then you
That's
live the
true.
CC, which, depending on your spread, which you have set through, I already had it open.
I may or may not have.
Depending on your spread,
I may or may
no,
not have
you
taken the one
literally
from
have the
It's the world
yeah, you
spread.
literally have the count spread. So it was a roll. It was a limited roll for CC to kill with Terra Fighting.
Yeah.
Is that literally just the one in the count?
Yeah, no, it's the
That
one
is
from
the
the
exact.
It's the one from the
count.
world spread, yeah. And I played around with other things, and I'm like, I guess this is enough special attack to do
Why
a
is
thing.
the speed the right one?
Yeah,
I mean, the
speed?
special attack. Well, the special attack wound up making it so that you were even at risk of losing to Gastro, right? But yeah, I wound up needing every move with Salazzle. The taunt going into Articuno was really good, but then not being able to get another taunt on Articuno letting it get tailwind up was very challenging.
I was red card on a I was
really
a red card on Amoonguss for a while.
I don't actually know what item you were.
Mental Herb. You couldn't Mental Herb. You
Oh,
couldn't
yeah, no,
taunt.
that's right. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So I was wondering what the mono move on Amoonguss was, though I was thinking Energy Ball. But yeah, Leaf Storm makes sense.
It was Energy Ball all week
Yeah,
until
like you advertised the Scarf so hard in game 1.
Yeah.
But like didn't matter because Scarf is just a good item on ladder.
I thought you were going to be Scarf Bruxish. I didn't actually realize that your what your item
is faster.
That's why I thought you were Scarf. I thought you were going to be Scarf Bruxish to get faster than me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I mean
yeah. I'm max speed. I'm max speed Urshifu to deal with the Mimikyu, to like respect the Mimikyu, and you turn out of it. But like, you didn't bring the Mimikyu, which I was a little surprised about. I thought you were going to go Trick Room or something. Did you bring what speed control did you bring? Oh, I know what I was hard calling defensive Cleavor. That's what I was calling in my prep. Defensive.
Okay.
Stone Axe Tailwind. Faint.
Frankly, I thought that Cleavor was never going to get a move off successfully if it didn't have a choice scarf, and I also only brought it to scare off Rotom Heat, which was my main loss condition. Otherwise,
really. What is Rotom Heat doing to you? He was on my.
It was like my entire team. What do you mean? I just love like.
I've already got Gastrodon problems. I've already got.
Yeah, but the thing is that Rotom Heat doesn't lose to Gastrodon, doesn't lose to Salazzle, doesn't lose to Taurus, doesn't lose to Gastrodon. Like, I mean, Rotom Heat, like, there was like this classic period in the start of Gen 8 OU where there was Seismitoad, which admittedly is not Gastrodon, right? But it was the water ground type in the format. And Rotom Heat switched in on Gastrodon, like Seismitoad, all the goddamn time. If your Rotom Heat can't beat a water ground type, I don't think you're playing the Rotom Heat correctly.
Interesting.
Huh. Like, I would have needed like offensive boosting item plus expert belt to be able to threaten it, and then like you have the rest of your team around it. No, Rotom Heat is a really, really good check to just everything. Like, I mean, I brought Cleavor with the Scarf, and I brought the offensive Bruxish because Cleavor is slower than Rotom Heat.
Right.
And I brought the Sash Bruxish specifically for that matchup.
The speed tiers were so interesting this week. By the way, I don't know if you saw how close
you had. Yeah, you had a bunch of Pokemon that were slightly slower or slightly faster than mine.
Yeah.
An annoying number of speed ties. I mean, the only one that really came into play was the Bruxish Lando, and I didn't click Bruxish because you had Scarf anyways, and I had Scarf on Cleavor, so our speed type potential didn't come into play.
Good set. Honestly, I'm excited to watch that.
I don't think it was a very good set. I don't think I was playing for the last 2 games in that series.
What?
I don't think I was really playing game 1 either. Like, I feel like there was maybe one impactful decision I had that entire set. Like, the decisions you made way more impact than any of the decisions that I made.
That's fair. You did a lot of switching and not hitting me, and I did a lot of hitting you, especially in game 3.
I did a lot of hitting you. I mean, like game 3, you were switching most of the time.
You did a
But like
thing
I just
where,
was super far behind.
like in game 1, both your Salazzle and your Tauros were asleep, and you just kept switching them instead of burning their sleep turns.
Was that game 1?
Yeah, that was game 1.
Or was that game 2?
It was a
That was game 1? Oh,
16
okay.
turn game.
Yeah, that's pretty standard.
No, it's not. Not with, at least not with my team.
Really, your turn 13 game in game 3? I mean, you spent most of game 3 switching as well.
Yeah, but normally I like my games go to like an 8 turn game.
If I was able to get Stone X up, then I think I was able to play the game 3 more because Articuno wouldn't have been able to switch out 3 times.
Yeah, it could.
Lando, I think, would have been dead off switches.
It's heavy duty
Amoonguss wouldn't
boots,
have been
Articuno. I was ready.
Was it actually?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I wouldn't change the fact that Lando and Amoonguss were affected, but yeah. Okay. I mean, that's funny. I don't know if it's good.
I don't either, but it felt better than Bright Powder.
I mean, Cleavor just wound up just being not very good.
Yeah.
I just didn't have good damage into your the shape of your team at all. Like you didn't even bring 2 of your Pokemon. I mean, the short Snover, I wasn't really much of an improvement, but you didn't bring an Urshifu against me, and it worked out completely fine for you.
Yeah, because Palafin was nuts into you, except for Gastrodon. Yeah, I saw that you had not a lot of ways to hit Palafin.
I mean, I think all my Pokemon had ways to hit Palafin. Right?
Well, it lived a lot of hits.
It did, yeah, because it is a tanky Pokemon.
I even
I
clicked on
didn't have
Boca.
just good ways to hit your team more broadly, right? I think was more the issue. So you didn't have to switch, especially the fact that Palafin's incentivized to stay in against Cleavor.
I am happy that
that's my single strong attacker.
I am happy that you both ran, and it mattered the safety goggles on Gastrodon. That's the first time in a while I've actually hit into a relevant safety goggles.
I just wanted to avoid Rage Powder.
Yeah.
Next to Shifu and Lando. But yeah, Spore as well. I mean, as we saw game 1, Spore, while incredibly tilting to play against, isn't necessarily a good move.
Yeah.
It's a much better move for offensive teams, which your team wound up being quite slow. It can facilitate setup, which it did fine, but not really because I just switched Tauros in and out, right? Like it didn't stop the problem that my team posed to you in the slightest, having Spore on your Amoonguss, because you saw, I just switched the Pokemon in and out, and then it didn't matter whether they were asleep or not.
Honestly, a big problem was the fake out. Like the fake out was super annoying.
But I was asleep.
Yeah. But even like game 3, like limiting your switches, because you have to switch in Tauros and switch in Salazzle to do their things, but you also have to switch in Gastrodon, and he has to be on the board.
I think Tauros was a very good trade for my team.
Yeah. Tauros was actually, I didn't respect it enough in prep, but also when it came, I just attacked you through the Intimidate.
Yeah, and then you weren't getting KOs where you would have been getting OHKOs. I mean, you had no normal resist. I was considering bringing Wigglytuff at one point, but it just didn't have the shape to be able to fit in anywhere.
Yeah.
I had considered a Trick Room with Wigglytuff, because with the competitive boost, Wigglytuff was very very strong into your team.
I was respecting Wigglytuff. Boost. Oh, the game 2.
You respected the Wigglytuff, not the Tauros? I had to respect the Wigglytuff.
Because I have an Urshifu, and every time I see a Dazzling Gleam, I get scared.
Well, no, I mean, when I say how, what did you do that respected a Wigglytuff?
Oh, nothing. Just I thought about it. I'm like, oh no, this mon's scary.
Okay, so you didn't respect the Wigglytuff.
I'm just going to hit it. Like, my respect for it was, I'm going to hit it with Palafin, and I'm going to hit it with Landorus.
Okay.
Really, the respect was for the Mimikyu. And, trying to deal with that mon. I think if you had clicked on Trick Room, it would have happened. I don't think I brought enough to stop a Trick Room going on.
Well, you had Spore, which is good countering Trick Room.
But you talked about it on your episode, on your thing, that you were going to run the best items on all your mons per Picolytics.
Yeah, I ran all the best items.
I know.
I mean, so have you figured out the thing this season?
I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on.
You haven't figured it out? You can't look at my team and come to a conclusion about maybe something is a bit fishy here?
No. Something's weird about this Tauros.
Really, no one. I mean, so Jace figured it out, and I'd already been talking to Steve. No one at any point had looked at my I mean, I think Jordan, had he been in the mindset to be thinking about it, would have figured it out because he definitely is called me out. more than one time.
I do see that
So
you've limited your typing of your terras.
no, I did not limit the typing of my terrors.
Mm.
I made it so I could not bring any item more than once on a Pokemon. Uh, so that's why the
Oh.
Salazzle is like defensive Citrus Berry. That's why I ran like Utility Umbrella. I actually no, I don't want to say the other thing. But like yes, so I have not run any item on any Pokemon more than once. So that's
Wild.
why the team had just a bunch of crap items. Gastron had its last good item before
Did
it
it
has to like resort to pinch berries.
like what would you have done differently? Like would you have put the sash on the Salazzle?
No, I would have specs.
Hmm.
100% was running specs on Salazzle if I hadn't already. Your team is so weak to Salazzle. It's the only
I
Pokemon
know.
that had like consistent offensive presence against your team at least.
I was so scared of Salazzle. It's so fast. That's why Landorus is here.
I
That's
mean,
why
it's
I've got to
not
scarf
fast. It's not a
Landorus.
fast Pokemon. I have a slow team. You just have an absurdly slow team,
Yeah.
and not like a Trick Room slow team, just
Yeah.
like a team that isn't slow.
Compared to me, it's very fast. I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Articuno has been an MVP, just actually specially walling things with and without Terra.
It did not specially wall anything. It just was scary this game, right? Like when it was sitting against two special attackers, it immediately lost.
You and I have very different memories.
Yeah, like it immediately like Articuno only worked in game 3, like only did stuff because its freeze dry is threatening, and I just spent the most of the time ignoring it because it wasn't very good. Like Articuno was fine, but it definitely wasn't carrying this game by any means. I would say of the 4 Pokemon, Lando wound up being your least effective. Then it was Articuno, and then it was Palafin and Amoonguss as the Pokemon who were really carrying that series.
That's true. Palafin Palafin was mixed at some point this week. It was Grass Knot, Ice Beam with Wave
I would
Crash.
have loved to run into that because that's not very good.
It wasn't very good, and I switched it to let's just hit you neutrally with this dumb flying move, but still
Yeah, it
have.
turns out strong moves are good. Like super effective moves are an alternative to having good moves.
Yeah. Anyway,
Also, being able to have a real item on Iron Jugless, I think would have been nice. I hadn't run Lightfall, but I just couldn't afford it. I just wanted Citrus, but I'd already run it. No Mirror of Taurus.
no,
Yeah, I mean,
no Tailwind on any of your mons.
like,
You had 3 Tailwind mons. I thought you were bringing Tailwind.
why would I bring Tailwind when I'm already faster?
Because I've got a Fletchinder, and I've got like Tailwind's still
like,
good.
Like so, all the things that you did that were good this game are the opposite of what clicking Tailwind with Fletchinder is. Like,
but I did click Tailwind with Articuno, and it was amazing.
Tailwind really only puts threats into Salazzle and then like Cleavor, right? I mean, I was mostly just switching Tauros, right? Game 1, where I won, Tauros did not click a single move, despite the fact that it hit the game like it hit the field like 4 times.
I know.
I think it did try to burn a single sleep turn.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure it did though. Like, let's control F fast asleep. Okay, so let's see. No, the only Pokemon that burned a sleep turn was Salazzle, which had to burn all 3, and then it had to burn all 3 in the last game as well. Also, this Palafin would have been dead if not for the fact that Salazzle, like at the end of the game, it would have died to Wave Crash Recoil, if not for the fact that Salazzle got 3 sleep turns.
I was considering even helping handing it, but yeah. Oh, good set.
Not necessarily relevant. It still would have it would have fainted to the Wave Crash Recoil, not to anything else. But yeah. I like the game like the last turn. The only hope I had was that you just played terribly, and also I got a million freezes. Like, I don't know. It's like I feel like you did not really have a grasp on where the game was at in game 1, and you had it less like it's slightly better in game 2, and then in game 3 you just had a better idea of what your Pokemon was supposed to do, and then played them well.
Yeah, and a big part of that was like learning that, like, if you watch back my replay, you'll see that I'm like, oh, Gastrodon can't protect. I can acrobatics and double into this slot super safely. Like, a big thing that I've been doing this season is not wasting moves, not clicking on Sucker Punch when there could be a, I don't like Sucker Punch because it could just be a not move. I don't like. I did really risk the turn 1 game 2 when I wave crashed into the Zul'jin. Like. That was terrifying.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely a friction point for your team. I ran a single stab terror this set. But yeah, Bruxish was just not like a real Pokemon.
Yeah, and like Urshifu wasn't a real Pokemon.
I mean, clearly it demanded a lot of respect from it because you didn't run Jet Punch or Sucker Punch.
Yes, correct.
Like, But I don't know if that was super relevant. Dude, they should make it block rage powder and like protect and stuff. That's what we need to the game.
Yeah. Okay.
Buff
Yeah. A
Vaseline
mon that
specifically.
can hit through protect. That's a great idea.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's enough mons that you can hit through protect. They should add a few more.
Great set. Also, just thank you so much for being you. Thank you for like all the content you make. Thank you for like all of the help that you give me and everyone. And how you just come in and it's like, yeah, obviously you should have just run the Rotom Heat. Like you look at this game in such a good way. I've been looking at this all week.
I don't think that you necessarily should have. I think you probably should have brought over Snova. I don't know if there was any version of my team that Snova was coming against, but like obviously the four you brought were fine.
Do you see my mud slap? My mud slap for Salazzle though?
Who's Terra Grounds?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we saw that. That's a classic Terra Ground mud slap for Salazzle. Would it actually have KO'd my bulky Salazzle?
Maybe, but it was also
probably would have. It is 4x week.
Like the other thing is your team is filled with inaccurate moves, and I know that you hate missing things. And also it breaks Mimikyu's disguise. It makes disguise. It breaks disguise.
I ran a single air slash. I clicked CC. The double protect in game 1 was just game 3. It was just backbreaking. I really just had nothing.
The turn 1 double to protect?
Yeah. Like I think that I had lost the game basically entirely at that point.
Would I click double protect on turn 1?
Yeah.
That bad?
I needed to be able to burn the Amoonguss. Like I needed to burn the Amoonguss, like in the sense of it needed to try to spore into Gastrodon. You needed to wave crash or bulk up. Maybe would have been. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was what's called. Yeah, you need to do something weird with Palafin or make a switch in, I think, to Articuno. And then I needed to be able to actually taunt the Amoonguss.
Those are the only two protects I have.
Spore off, just lost the game.
Watch my video back. I'm leading game 3. I'm like, I have to bring double protect. Like I am leading double protect. I am not getting faked out.
I mean, I was never clicking fake out there, but yeah, taunt was definitely the main appeal.
I just don't know what you're gonna do, and I want to try to catch you burning a. Also, I love that you were like, the games where you saved Gastrodon to be a Terra Fairy was a huge, and then the games where you, the middle game when you didn't, Gastrodon was terrifying. I
needed Terra fighting on Tauros.
Yeah.
Well, I needed to live the rock slide. The miss wound up mattering in the sense of the next rock slide would have KO'd, but you'd won the game anyways.
Yeah. Well, no, the first rock slide would have KO'd because it was Helping Hand.
I don't think, like, I was looking at the maths for that, and I think at best it was a roll.
Maybe, but I do know that the second one, the one without Helping Hand, did 20%.
Because I hadn't taken the extra defense drop, right?
Yeah. No, you're right.
So they're kind of equivalent, right? Because the next rock slide came down after another defense drop and then didn't KO, and
there was
it only does like slightly more.
There was a point where I had already locked in Earthquake plus Helping Hand to kill my own Articuno and get 2 kills.
Oh, I forgot it was Steel type. I thought you were going to Earthquake it, and then the Articuno was not going to die because it's a flying type.
I almost did. And then I'm like, if he brings Jugulis in the back, then it's Jugulis alone versus my Choice Scarf Landorus plus Amoonguss, and I can't handle that.
Do you already know my 4 at that point?
No, it was turn 3. I didn't know your 4th mon.
It was turn 3.
Gastrodon hadn't come in.
So I hadn't revealed Tauros.
No, it was turn 1. It's Zul'jin plus Salazzle, and then I kill Zul'jin. Yes.
Okay, yeah, and then I brought Tauros in. Yeah, no, sorry, this is the game. Sorry, I forgot that I was still at game 3 in the mind where I switched Gastrodon in turn 1.
And I go, if I Earthquake, I win the game if it's Gastrodon, but I go, wait a second, if it's Jugulis, I lose.
Yeah, I feel like I would have needed so much luck in game 3. And like obviously Spore has not been my friend this season. I think I have only had like 1 sleep interaction where it hasn't gone to turn 3 this entire season. But that wasn't like I would have needed stuff on top of that.
Yeah.
Obviously having 2 extra turns on Salazzle would have been great. Having 1 extra turn, I don't know. Maybe I should have rolled Flamethrower instead of Taunt.
Went to Sludge Bomb? I don't have a Steel type, so Sludge Bomb.
Oh no, I'm definitely keeping Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb was by far the Fake Out and Sludge Bomb were the best moves that Salazzle had.
Honestly, if I was playing someone that wasn't you, I wouldn't have brought Mental Herb. But, I respected you too much, and it was correct.
I mean, yeah. I normally double Taunt around Mental Herb.
I know you do, and I was terrified of that.
They weren't good. I wanted them to be good, but they weren't. Tauros, really needed extra moves. But yes, so I didn't repeat any items. As a result, I have used the most unique items, but they haven't all like had play impact. So I have like this chart which I'm going to string to you, and then the people on my thing can do. So what I've been doing classically is tracking every tarot type, but this season I also was tracking. I haven't added any extra play turns. I was also tracking what items I had each week.
Very cool. I'll let you show that on your video. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I'm still recording, by the way.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, you can stop recording if you prefer.
Yeah. This is hour and 15.
There's one thing.
This was a great set. Thank you so much, Electric. Let's hang out. But wish me luck in the playoffs, and you can help me win the rest of my games.
No, I'm immediately going to support everyone against you after you bullied me by picking me when you know that my team was terrible.
Talk to you later.
Bye.